Oh, only a 2, right? Yeah, okay. I'll keep my hand.
Bliss.
This guy. Oh, he doesn't have anything.
All
He
right.
sucks.
No master. Let's go. We're 4, so we can go 2. I don't want to do this actually. Sorry. Just making some decisions here. And 1, 2, I think is how we're gonna do this. I'll opt for no discard here.
I don't know what my predator's playing, so let's just this out.
No.
Well, your prey doesn't like it.
That's because he never plays anarchs. Because they're too small.
They are. They are.
Oh no. All right. Well, this is gonna be interesting.
What's happen here? It's gonna happen. 2, 2.
See, the thing is, Carl, I do play anarchs, but I don't play native
Wrong guy.
anarchs.
Where it was this one? Sorry, this one.
That sounds offensive.
Natives?
Sorry. I should be at 26. Am I at 26? Where's my? I'm at 20. Oh, 25. Right.
Well, Logan.
Sorry, I looked at
You
it.
got your hands
Let it
full
slide,
now.
Carl. Let it slide.
I got this Blood Weekends, which I don't use.
What is this shit? Oh
Yeah.
no.
Ugh.
Hmm. Oh well, whatever. That's fine.
All right. Go.
Carl, we need to have a little talk.
What?
About these Group 6 anarchs that are coming out over here.
I see. That is only one of 2 Bruja that I have, if that matters.
Okay. Well, is the other one a 3 cap?
The other one I don't believe is, even if it is not down yet, so
Okay.
Goes neither a ready Tremere.
Oh my god, this guy's terrible.
So unless you have one of those,
He doesn't even have dominate. He just can't bleed.
Okay. Well, that's good news. All right. Then that's fine.
All right,
the
I gotta
other one
fight fucking Battle Ball over here. Great. In that case, then I guess we start. Fuck. This is so annoying. Let's start here with Horst. And let's discard a deflect.
All right. No master. Let's make a baby.
No block.
no block.
Ooh. And a mandatory hunt.
No block.
No block.
Got this guy.
Uh-oh. They got this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep these cards for another turn and see how this goes. Go.
Unlock. Master is Retribution.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Bums Rush Martin.
Why? Fine. Is this? Yeah. Okay, I'll
It's 0 tilt.
I'll block it, so then you
Okay.
don't get the maneuver.
Yep, that's fine. My pre is this stick.
Okay.
I also have this Damn the Hearts River at Spirit.
Dude, why?
I have no other pre.
Yep.
No maneuver.
You're not drawing back for those, are you? Or for that dam, I should say.
Oh, cancel draw on the dam.
Break hands.
I cost you a blood to strike, just for what
Oh,
that's
why?
worth.
Oh, the
Because
heart
damn
stamp?
the Hearts
Then I
River at
then I
Spirit.
do not strike.
Okay. My strike is sorry, just thinking on this. Hands for 2.
Okay.
I have this additional hands for 2.
Stop!
Don't draw yet, Logan.
Oh, don't
Don't
draw
draw
yet. Yep, not drawn. Oh, that's some silliness.
All right, now the
Okay.
action's over. You can draw back.
Okay.
He should have been at 4 because you should have been at 6 from the bums. Oh, he blocked the bum. Hey,
He blocked the Bums Rush. Yep.
blocked the bum.
Zephyr and Unlock.
Oh my god.
Cross table. Can I eat?
What was he?
Yeah.
Sorry,
You
why was he
cannot-
not?
you're blood cursed.
Oh, blood curse. No.
Oh, sorry. If you were Zephyring, you can't. You have to. Did you draw the Zephyr, or did you have?
No,
the
I
Zephyr?
had that in hand before the rush.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
I didn't
blood
realize that we
recounts.
were Zephyring. The Zephyr needs to happen
Sorry.
before the drawbacks, please.
Okay, understood. But yes,
That was my
that was
mistake
in
because I
hand.
did not realize you were gonna Zephyr out of that shit. Okay. You're blood cursed, so go about your
Yep,
bleeding
just-
business.
I
up to-
just my lead is my other business.
You have no blood.
It's for 2. That doesn't count as played, correct?
Correct. You can redraw that.
Okay.
That's discarded by a card text on retribution. It is not affected by my Gehenna event.
Transfers.
Do I need to have a ready Tremere to play Arcane Library, or
Yes.
so I can't play it because frickin' Logan?
Well,
Does
it's
it?
good for Logan. He did the right thing.
Ow, I went. Oop, punch you in the
Yep.
face.
I hope you lose. All right, I'm gonna put a vessel on him. And do I need a ready to play any master requiring a Tremere, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, flame. He stays in torpor.
So this is my attempt at a more resilient design on Matt Hodgton's deck.
Oh, okay.
Because
that
his
thing-
just
that
gets
thing is-
let off.
Yeah, that thing's gonna go left, completely left.
Yeah, this
If
can
it's
actually
his
go
design.
backwards when it needs to. That's
Yeah.
the idea.
Yeah, if it's his design, that makes sense.
But it's still
Now,
like
big boy we
60
got.
combat cards. Oh,
Ahoom.
Nahoom.
Wait, I'm not seeing Anarchs over there, Mark. I guess those are your sidekicks.
Well, I mean that's who everyone else in the crypt is.
I got you.
Gonna.
So what the fuck are you playing, Carl? I don't recognize this. Well, either way, let's go Island Yaros.
Wide and bleed. That's
Mhm.
what it is.
Why bleedy? Probably guns.
Let's attempt to
Seem to remember
fifth
this having
tradition
guns.
down. to here.
No block.
Yeah, no block.
Okay. Let's
Wait,
move to.
hold on.
Okay.
Oh. Fifth tradition.
Oh, is that
Four
fifth?
blood.
I'm sorry. God damn it.
Yeah.
I thought that was a fourth tradition. Oh, I fucked up this turn so bad.
Hey, hold on. We need to just go roll back. So
No, I
It was
just take the
fifth.
blood off. It's fine. I've undid it. It was a fifth, now the fourth. I didn't have a legal target. So I guess I
Yeah.
do, but I'm not going
unlucky
around
guy.
the table.
What's your action?
Yeah.
yeah, just take the card back.
So action instead is going to be. Oh man, this fucks up the turn so bad though.
Rescue.
Yeah, I mean it's not exactly what I want to do because I don't know what Nahun is doing.
Karna up, man. I don't know why you need to rescue him.
Because you torpered my first guy for no reason.
No, he doesn't know why Steve needs to rescue him.
Because
Yeah,
he's my ally.
yeah, but Steve wants to go forward into Club Illusion.
Yeah, Steve does want to go forward into getting bounced forward. That's exactly what Steve wants to do.
Yeah, there's probably some bounce.
I'm just annoyed
Hey.
because this is not the first vampire would have brought up. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Yeah, this is definitely not the decision I would have made had I realized it was a fifth and not a fourth tradition. But you live, you learn. I'm gonna go ahead and do nothing this turn. I'll influence. Fucking card. Let's bring up Apakun.
Maybe he could have Diablo-ried.
And let's pitch this fifth tradition that I don't need.
Don't have to worry about that blood weekends then.
All right. Unlock.
Should have brought up Apakun first.
Got this. Garibaldi, may you choose.
No block.
Got a mandatory hunt.
No block.
Got a bleed in one.
No block.
It's for one. Let's put this open war in play.
No block.
I'd love to block, but I don't have it.
Doesn't concern me.
Oh my god. Weird.
All right. Go.
Unlock. Master is Hakim's Law.
Wonderful.
Seen it once, seen it again. Bums Rush Karna.
Dude, fucking quit it. I'm
It's
not
what the
gonna
deck
block
does,
once you
bro.
have less cards.
I
It's
don't.
11 Bums Rush and
Don't
60
replace the
combat
card.
cards.
Don't replace it.
Don't
Oh, don't
replace,
replace,
and I'm
sorry.
not blocking because yeah, we can be close
Okay.
and you can have less cards.
No pre.
No pre.
No maneuver.
No maneuver.
Strike is stick for 2.
Okay, stick should be gone, right? Oh, there are counters on it. They're in the bottom right. I just now saw them.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll take 2 and I'll punch you for 1.
Okay.
Your stick explodes.
No,
hit
he didn't use it.
Is it 5?
No,
He's never used
he hit you. He hit you with
I
hands,
punched you with my hands.
which got more damage from Damn the Heart's River, which is why they were for 2 each.
Yep.
Okay, I thought it was with the stick. Okay.
No,
Nope.
he did say he said hands for 2, which is a little not, I mean, technically correct, but could have been clearer.
Sorry,
Mhm.
yes. I have this additional strike with this quickness.
Okay, don't replace.
Don't replace. Yep. Shit, I gotta remember that. My additional strike is stick for 3 using this Balls Bloody's Talon at Superior. So it's
Don't
3
replace
ag. I did not.
Okay, I'll take 2 and go to Torpor. God! What the fuck?
Burns.
Well,
I will taste. How much was there?
You get
She
to
was
withdraw
at
the
the
taste.
full.
He lost
Stick is
4.
gone right now, by the way, because
is gone.
oh no, taste is
Yep.
taste is press is post pressed, right? I was
Yeah.
brain was gonna say-
He's in Torpor. There is no press.
right.
Yeah. It burns from the balls anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Like, ugh.
Okay.
I do need.
You'll get a
Trust
rescue from
little-
over here. That's I mean I can't exactly have you just auto roll him or have
Well, I
you get
think
auto
Nosh
rolled.
is just gonna eat me, probably. So
that's
I don't think
unlikely
that's a
because I don't
very
think I
good
will
idea.
survive.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
I've got 2 votes in the edge.
Mhm.
And there are no
Yeah,
and
other
I-
votes
and
for my predators too. So if you feel that that's worth the risk,
yeah, if you want to give Logan a VP, I'll just self-oust at this point. I am completely fucked here. I can't play any of my masters. All my guys are in Torpor. He has 2 bleeds of 3 behind me. Like, yeah. So if I don't get rescued, I'm.
Well, I mean, he's basically racing you for the single VP he might get on the table, burning through his deck.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Because what he's got behind him is basically the gas pedal, and he played the card that is literally going to be an absolute nightmare for me. So I am like,
I am passing.
whatever.
Why do we gotta do this? All right. Lead for 2.
What's the total? I'm taking it.
It's 2.
You got it. Take the edge.
Woohoo. All right. Done.
First master, wider view. Second master, healing touch.
Nice. Well, unfortunately, these guys are Tremere.
Yep, they sure are.
Metagamed.
The thing is, though, it doesn't say that I don't give the blood to a. I don't actually. How is this fucking worded?
You would still.
Tremere.
Do you still give them the blood?
And if the action is successful, the rescue vampire gains a blood. So yeah, it would cost me essentially 2 blood.
But it's,
I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't
Let me see
think
if there's
so.
a ruling on it.
all right, I'm pausing the timer here.
Yeah, this is another one of those things where it could have been worded slightly better.
I don't see why.
Rescuing a non-Tremere costs -2 blood, and if the action is successful, the rescuing a non-Tremere action.
Yeah.
You don't get any blood either.
I don't. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the way I read it too.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Well, in that case, then let's send Horst to rescue Karna, and I'll pay both.
No block, thank you. I think she gets dunked though, unless Carl pressures.
I mean,
Logan.
probably, but
yeah. And, you know, see what happens.
I can only do what I can do, and all the cards are coming up way too late. So anti-Millhouse.
I mean, the thing is, if I could just start a turn with a Tremere in play, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah,
I could play this Chantry that's in my hand.
Pitch this Mind Numb.
And it would be a problem, but it wouldn't be as big of a problem.
Already at 9. This
All
is
right.
fantastic.
Unlock.
Like I brought out this stupid guy first because I wanted to play Chantry.
I got this hacker space.
I'm just not able to get over being mad at myself right now. This is such a game-ending play for me.
I have a bleed of 1, Logan.
No block.
It's for 1. I'm gonna hunt with rain.
No block.
No block. No, you got it.
Okay.
I think there for a sec.
But I'm gonna pay 1 to see 1.
Okay. Weird.
Go.
Unlock. No master. Bleed for 1.
No block.
It's for 2.
Mhm.
It's for 3.
The effort of cycling cards. I am playing it at basic and sending it to Carl. Maybe catch him and fight him.
Don't. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
Yep.
Bleed a 3 at 0 stealth.
Technically, do not replace the deflection.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put that on top.
I'll be honest, Carl. I make no promises on this combat.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, he's my predator. I'm laying it down for him. Okay. Success.
Mm-hmm.
Debating. No pre.
I got this concealed 44, please.
Okay. I have no maneuver.
Along with the gun, please.
Back to close.
Close it is.
Don't replace the flash.
Don't replace the flash. Damn it. Wait, why did he draw for the concealed?
I haven't played
no,
anything
don't-
requiring a
concealed,
deflection.
I'm thinking disguised. Yep.
There's no
back
cards
to
in the
close.
deck that are going to be affected by that. I shoot you
Yeah.
for 2. Your strike is the hand. Or you
Break
die.
his hands. Here's another hand.
Mm-hmm. Don't replace.
Yep, I did not. I'm taking my 2.
Okay.
Press off this psych.
Sounds good.
Taste back the 2.
Okay.
Hmm.
You're wasting a lot of bleed on this action.
You can replace the taste.
Can replace the taste. We are at round 2.
Okay. Yeah. I shoot you for 2.
Damn the Hertz River, it's superior.
Okay, I guess I won't shoot you for 2. Because I can't.
And I'm 2 hands for 2.
Sure. You wasted 5 bleed on me. I mean,
It's 60 combat cards, Carl. I don't care. They're just a new one.
Sure. You're gonna care at some
If
point.
I can take your gun off the table, I'm taking your gun off the table when I don't have maneuvers.
Okay, and I can get the deflection back, presumably.
Yeah. Bleed a 1.
Let me wake. Need of 1. No block.
It's for 2.
Just 2.
It's
Or-
for
Are you
2.
using the? All right, okay.
Yeah. I'll send that to my prey.
Yeah. So, can we have a nice fight?
Yeah, I might.
You might. I mean, what was that?
No, I won't even do anything if you're not doing anything silly.
No, I will just do hands for 1. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
We can stop at that.
Oh my god.
Transfers.
Well, that's not good.
Discard Bombs Rush. Go.
All right. Let's put 1 on. I can use this right away. Sure. Put 1 on here.
People turn up so bad.
Master is the Chantry. We'll pay a pull to bring this guy up.
Wow, that was such a bad turn.
Oh, my only chance of surviving. She'll magic at superior.
No block.
No block.
Sorry, I shouldn't have drawn when you put
Yeah,
that back.
sorry. I should be reminding. Yeah, don't.
Sorry.
Yeah, because whatever you saw is just getting shot back.
Yeah. She is getting the sniper rifle, which may or may not matter. I don't know.
That's 2 pool spend that you may or may not want to do.
Yeah, but like, you know, I
Yeah.
have stick people behind me.
Sure. He just has to survive until the press.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Do I bring out something else?
And she's empty. If he, well,
She is. That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I made a mistake putting it on the other guy, but whatever. It pains me, but I'm never gonna have time this game to get that.
if you're only putting 2 on, you should take the other one off.
Oh, I can pull it back. That's right. I'll do that. Pass.
All right. Unlock. Nita gains blood. No master. Now I would like to go anarch, please.
I'm not blocking this.
No block.
Nita would like to bleed for 2.
Try to block with Abikun.
Yeah, you got it.
Nothing till strikes.
Same here. Hands for 1.
Hands 1.
Done with this fight.
Yep.
Okay, 1 to C1.
Stop it.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, would the ivory bow have been better? The sniper rifle
Probably.
Yeah.
against his deck? I don't know. Like, I assume that these
I-
things have
I-
dodges.
Unlock.
And
After Logan's next turn, I'll say some things I don't want to give.
Okay, well, this is the first time I'm seeing this particular type of deck.
All right, cross table. Can I get a vote to survive if I eat rain?
From Karna, yeah, of course.
Okay.
I mean, I'd like Carl to be pressuring, but
Well, then it's going to be hard for me if I.
It's going to be hard for me to pressure as well, though. So, I mean, one person's got, I think, better chances of coming around than the other.
yeah, the vote
But-
deck offers me more than the bleed cannon.
So,
That can rush any of Logan's guys.
and
There's open
hasn't.
zones in play. I
You,
mean-
you know you're waiting for him. You know you want him to soften up the Tremere to make this a nice and easy 1-2 punch.
I don't know. I mean, I bounced to you, and you
You bounced
got
to
it.
me, and it was unexpected, and I played what I had, and I got aped, and that was your fault.
Well, I'm not actually.
Now you want to give my
considering
my
you're playing
stuff away.
Blood Weekend, so
okay.
I don't know what to expect with your deck.
I mean, I don't know why that didn't go to your play, but sure. What do you got, Steve?
Well, I'm going to go for it anyway. Horst will try to eat rain.
Just be mindful that he has the edge. I guess the action's announced, but
Yep.
Okay.
you know.
Sorry, it was. Hey, okay. What was the discussion Carl was telling Will?
Oh, whether or not I could give it to save.
Block with this embrace.
Sure. Embrace has got me.
Okay.
I'll punch it for 2. Well, I'll punch it for 3.
Yep.
Try to eat.
Benedito.
Bye.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is what you did to your Grand Predator, Will, by putting me in
That
this
was
position.
You'll be
Yeah.
fine. You always are. 1-2. Bring up Alice Chen. And pitch a
Mark, you got something over there for that?
Argent Baton.
Something over where for what?
Getting some pressure on Steve? I mean,
I'll see what I can do.
I don't want him steamrolling Carl.
That's
All
the
right, I guess I
first
got the
thing I've
edge
done well this game.
Wow, that was
I know.
a lot of well.
I
There was
understand my
also
responsibilities as a
library.
predator.
I mean, you've been consistently bleeding me, so I want the get ahead duck off the table. I don't care how it happens, even if I have to go to do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
The only way I could hate what Carl's playing anymore is if there were imbued in it.
Oh
Can I
no!
grab
What is
that?
it?
Slow withering.
Discipline.
Requires another Gehenna play.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
In my hand. I get rid of this Garibaldi Meiuchi Museum.
Okay, maybe Carl needs to go.
Rescue Benedito. Paying 1 and 1.
No block.
Alice is going to attempt to block.
Block is good.
Okay. Nothing till strikes.
Yeah, I have hands.
I have hands as well.
Alice is locked.
Leave Torpor.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yep, got it on your own.
Eight standing. Oh, and this ugly, Carl.
No, it's all defensive at this
I
point.
know.
Getting
I know it is, but
fucking raped.
it's still 8 standing.
You're about to get 6 more. It's fine.
Fair.
Oh,
won't.
Carl's words. They sound so
Hey,
sweet.
here's another retribution.
I mean, with all of that junk, yeah, like the Gehennas, it's pretty hard for me to survive.
Bleed.
No block.
2.
Just 2?
Nope. I got a
You
3.
get to read. You get to
Yep,
redraw.
I get
Yeah, those are discards. You get to redraw those.
for 3.
Just 3?
Just 3.
You can push it to 4, right?
I
You can.
can, but Archon exists.
Yeah, no block.
It's 3. Yeah.
Joy, Carl.
Yeah, I'm fucking sick of you, Will. This is going back to Will. Fuck him. Like,
Yeah,
Love it. Love it.
you play
like you
Canc3r's
have
deck.
fucked
and-
me in this game more than my Predator has.
It is literally the
So-
only bounce card he can afford to play at this point. So
Also,
Yeah, I know.
Carl, let's be fair. You are playing Canc3r right now. You are the living embodiment of Canc3r with that deck.
I mean, I'm
Sure,
not
maybe.
playing something friendly either.
Right.
Okay,
But Carl
Carl-
is literally everyone else stops playing VTES and Carl plays a completely different game.
Yeah,
Will
and then
hasn't
whines
taken
when
an
like
action.
things don't go his way. All right, I'm
Well,
taking.
It's a
one
strategy. It's a strategy that I think a lot of players use, and it makes good sense. But
Yeah, but it's like, you know.
all right, the bleed was
Okay,
successful.
where are we
Let's
at?
move
It's
on.
back to Will.
Yeah, I
No,
took
he
it.
took it.
yep.
You get
Okay.
the edge.
Get the edge.
Besides, I don't want to bounce to my Predator because it'll come back to me.
What? Really?
Carl, that was literally the
do
only
that?
one that I could play anyways, and you know, like you kind of
Get a contract.
No, it was a good joke that Carl just made. He's throwing out the jokes now.
I don't know.
Uh,
I sense some legit bitterness with.
He's gonna have a
All
little.
right.
Get a
Do we have
contract.
a? Yeah, we blocking Zahir here.
No, because I can't play any wakes. How much?
No, it's a stealth action to get a contract.
Oh, fine.
Oh my God! Why are you not ousting? Okay.
I mean, I'm basically as good as ousted here anyways, so I may
No,
as well just set up.
not technically the same thing though. So you're in good luck.
The hand. Down and shuffle. And I have to discard down to size, which goes with that. Bleed.
No block.
2.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Yep, that's all.
Okay.
Transfers, none, discard. Carl's not bleeding for more than 2.
Should have gained 2 counters. And I forgot to use it when I played my only gun, so it's really stupid of me.
I'll play this, and then I'll transfer out and die.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Logan, could you make your ash heap visible? Okay.
the game was pretty dismal with the start and everything and the thing behind me, but it became unplayable when you put in.
Sure, but I would not have bounced back to you before it was unnecessary. You were clearly not liking it.
Alright.
So I should get the 3rd predator off.
I mean,
I have a predator, a prey that beat me
Yeah.
up in the only combat that I got in, and
Yeah.
you that was causing
Alright.
those interactions to happen. So I needed to lose one of my players.
Not wrong.
I
What are
would
we
have
doing
taken I
here?
would have taken the bleed if you had not deflected an.
I had a reason for doing it that way.
Well, it wasn't a good one. You didn't ask me about it. You just did it.
Alright. We're bleeding for 2.
With her.
Anita Wainwright.
Yep. No block. What's total?
It is 2.
Taken.
Mark, don't forget you can. If
I-
you have the combat, you can.
I am aware.
Okay.
I'm don't. I'm doing. Yeah. Just,
Yep, I get it. I was just mentioning if you had it.
Okay. No. I need me to do any blocking. I gotta bleed for what? 12? Nah, that's fine. That's nothing.
Amateur hour.
Yeah. Still, let's hold up anyway, just in case. Let's do some transfers though.
All right.
Still have 8 standing behind me.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
And I could still theoretically play this card, so I'll hold on to it.
Unlock. Master will be Blood Doll and Alice, and I'll attempt to use it right away if I can get it.
Sure.
Draw a cup. Minion. Alice would like to. No. Oh wait, yeah, because this is a very weird layout. This game.
Hey, Mark, you want to move over to the other side? We can spread it.
Yeah, sure.
Horst. That's a good idea. Sure. Horst would like to 5th tradition here and seduce this 3 cap.
No,
Yeah. They make a great couple.
Any blocks from the other side?
No.
no blocks.
Okay.
No blocks.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go bleed 3 and seduce the 2 cap with protein. I don't draw back up for either of these.
Correct.
And they are both at inferior because that's all I can play for dominate. Oh, stop drawing back up.
I guess the 3 cap will try to block.
Sure, 3 caps got me.
Okay.
No pre.
Yep.
No maneuver.
Yep.
Strike is. Let's go hands 3.
I've got hands.
Yep. I will take it. Unless it's egg.
Nope.
Okay. It's end of combat. You draw them back up.
End of action.
End of action.
But if
okay.
you're not doing anything
Yep.
after
No
that,
press.
no
Combat
tab or
ends.
anything,
Yeah.
then
I'll
it's
draw
like-
back up.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Abekun to bleed.
Ruslan.
Yeah. He'll get me.
Okay.
I will. Hold on. Change target, though.
Okay.
What to do. No, let's just hold him back. Let's burn the wider view for 2 pool. And let's discard a... This hand is weird. I'm not going to discard anything.
Let's see. Burn a pool to get this. None. I don't know why my hand was exposed. Let me do a none and shuffle.
Okay.
Me. Bait and switch to hand for a pool.
Sure.
Get rid of this hacker space. Master is hacker space.
There.
Mandatory hunt.
No block.
Rescue rain.
No block.
Do I want to dunk? No, I'll dunk her when she has to hunt. Sure.
How were you sharing?
Okay. Got a hunt.
Yep. What are the odds? I feel like pretty high considering he's running. He's doing the hackerspace thing.
Fight.
It doesn't matter. Let's jump in front of it anyway. Try to block
Okay.
with Alice.
Block's good.
Cool. No pre. I guess it's on you.
Yeah, no pre. Maneuver it along.
Sure.
Shoot for 2.
Just 2. No egg.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Abekun will prevent for me.
Okay.
No press.
Don't let that come.
Yep.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. This should be locked. Back. Go. It's your turn, Logan.
Unlock.
Dog.
Master is
that.
priority on coach.
These are some weird crypts.
Who is
Bleed?
named for the priority contract, please?
Oh, sorry. Let me think on that. Actually, Abdul Rashid will be named for the contract,
Okay.
and Bleed was Zahir.
All right. Well, it's time to see whether this theory works. Nahum attempts to block.
Okay.
What you got?
Well, I first have stealth.
Oh, well, geez, you're gonna be like that. Fine. I'm not trying to block anymore.
You should not have replaced swallowed.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. So I'm at accurate after paying for one.
Mhm.
It's bleed at 2.
All right. I take the bleed of 2.
I'm back.
Abdul Rashid attempts to use the priority contract.
Does so.
Okay. I need to see what blood you got. I'm back up. Here's a stick for pre.
Okay.
Hertz River.
Okay.
Don't draw that.
Oh, don't throw that. Yep. No other pre. No maneuver.
Is that, are you playing the Heart Server at basic or
Superior.
superior? Okay. Cost you blood. All right. No pre for me.
Yep. No maneuver.
No maneuver.
Strike is hands 2 with the Hearts River.
Okay. I will burn a blood to strike hands 1.
Okay. Take your 1.
Take your 2.
I have an additional hands 2.
All right. I'm going down. Using the contract.
I am. Game 3 pool.
Get this trash out of here.
You lost how much?
2.
2.
Yes.
I will taste.
You should burn a blood for quittance because of slow
No,
withering.
he could play it at inferior. He did.
Uh,
It's an
I-
additional strike. At both.
well, wait.
It's only at superior cost of blood.
Okay.
Um.
I see.
Okay, that's all done. I get to draw back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we are. Action is Bums Rush Anita.
Nahum attempts to block.
Success.
right.
3. I have a stick I can draw back for.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Damn the Hearts River at superior or inferior I cannot draw back for. But
Okay.
does not cost blood.
Correct.
Okay.
I am done with my pre.
All right. My pre is this zip gun that I can draw back up for,
Okay?
and this.
I don't maneuver.
Well, hang on, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry.
And this VTE block that I'm playing at superior.
What?
So you lose 3 of your blood temporarily.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
That's it for my.
Yeah, I'm done with pre.
Yep.
I don't maneuver.
Neither do I.
It's crazy.
My strike is stick for 3.
All right. My strike is anesthetic touch at superior. Other way. So hands 1 and combat blend immediately. At first strike.
Yeah. So the stick still has 5 on it, correct?
Mhm.
That is
Yep.
correct.
Okay.
Mm.
Psych it's superior.
Okay.
Wait, how much did I burn?
You're empty.
I
That's
am.
Mhm.
Nope. Yep.
Okay.
Pre in the second round. Or pre in the new combat. Sorry.
No pre.
No pre.
No maneuver.
Along with the zip gun.
Back to close.
Don't draw that.
We are long.
Back to close.
All right. We're close.
And you for 3 because the Hearts River is still in play.
It is
I
not.
just-
It's a new
Yes, it
combat.
is.
It's a new
No.
combat.
Isn't Psych a additional?
No,
It's
Psych
a
has
new
started new
combat.
combat.
Oh.
Yeah, this.
That's where I misstepped.
All right. Well,
No,
so is it?
that's fine.
So I get stick for 2.
You do.
Okay. My strike must be the zip gun for 1.
Mentor.
And
I
hang
can
on. I
Zephyr
need to.
and unlock still.
Yes, you can. Let me check my notes here.
Uh,
1, 2,
Transfers pay 1 to C1.
3, 4.
You need to go.
I need. Yeah. There we go. I'm down. 1 more.
Discard this Keem's Law.
Oops, drew
Yeah,
1 too
okay.
many cards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't block undirected actions.
Is it my turn then?
Yep. Yeah, he discarded already.
Okay. So this burns, I believe. Yes. During my unlock phase, burn this card. Gets his blood back. And now we wait. Well, I can at least finish my unlock phase and master phase. Let's gain a blood. Let's put Fame on Alice Chen.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
And now we wait.
Okay, I'll pause the time.
Well, while we're talking about it, what do people think about Diablerie of Yusuf by Ms. Wainwright?
So I'm torn because X is going to give Carl back 2 cards in his hand permanently. and it's not like it allows everybody to ignore the Gehenna effects.
Hmm.
But it does get one of the lead cannons off the thing.
Yeah, the problem is there's another way that to me makes the game a little better, which is not having Gehenna cards.
Fair.
I see.
So
All right. Well, all right, then I guess we don't have to wait.
I will resume.
Let's rescue
I mean-
Coach.
You could have always done it because I don't think he's going to burn.
yeah, no block.
Logan said he wasn't blocking things that weren't at him. So.
Yep,
Yeah. Any non-directed action.
Coach hunts.
no block.
No block.
All right. Well, someone else can do it then. What do we got left going on here? My blood. 11. That's probably fine. All right. Bleed for 2.
No block. What's the total?
2.
Push it forward. Add
Oh,
inferior.
you can bled for 2 at no stealth.
Oops, I actually don't. It's right. It doesn't matter. I always get these backwards. No matter what, disciplines don't draw
Who's
back
doing
up.
it?
I'm sorry, Carl.
Who's Nahum?
Nahum is bleeding you for 2 at no stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yusuf should be empty, correct?
No.
Nope. The VT block burns on my unlock phase and he gets his blood back.
Oh, okay. That I'm like, why does he have 3 blood?
Yeah, it's a short-term theft.
Anyway, Carl, what do you got for me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking.
Sure.
Yeah. I assume we're playing this friendly, right? Or are we not?
Um,
I will ask.
I'm not in a position to be violent towards you at this moment.
Yeah, it was worth asking.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yes, I'm your best friend.
Susie, blocks, please.
Okay. I am ready for strikes.
Yep,
Hands.
same.
Fun times. You know, the
What is going on with Milton
freak
Fox's face?
freak drives are not really worth it, I think. Right now.
All right. I draw back up, by the way, before my turn starts. Unlock.
Oh.
Let's see. During my master phase,
Stop.
let's pick one back up from Alice. Bleed with Horst.
No block.
It'll get bounced, but here's one for 3.
That will in fact get bounced.
Yep.
Ouch.
Edge moves. I draw back up.
Hey, how about a rescue after you bled me for 3? You don't even have to pay for it.
That's actually not a bad idea, in all honesty, because
I
Carl
mean-
is fully incentivized to eat your guy and take the loss.
Yes.
Which I think
And I make
which is
your prey. I make your predator go away, probably.
Yeah, I
And
mean
Yeah.
that
think
part
he
I'm not
wouldn't
exactly
end up.
excited about, but I think right now Carl having a full grip does hurt enough that I'll give you the rescue.
oh god.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you gain a
I
blood.
have to pay 1.
No, you pay 0. It is -2.
And he gains a blood.
Yep.
Ooh.
This is a very funny game.
Bleed.
Rain.
Sure. I got stick.
Yep.
What counters on it in a sec? I get to draw back up for that. I know you got maneuvers, but I still got stick. I got nothing until strikes. God damn it, I keep stacking this wrong.
Gun. Shoot with a gun.
Yep. I will have Apikun prevent. For me.
Done with this combat.
And I will be done with this combat as well.
Punched.
Move to discard. I'll pitch a freak drive.
All right. Unlock.
Did Abdul Rashid have a stick? I just put one.
Yeah.
It was on there, and I wasn't sure.
Yeah, he had a stick.
Yeah,
Okay.
he had a stick and he never used it.
That's what I thought, and was sitting there with no blood.
Get
Or
this.
no.
Organize resistance, man.
Sure.
I don't need this. 44 right. How base Zurich. I got a hunt and another hunt. Blocks.
No block.
No block.
Yep. Let's see. I've got pay 1 to see 1. Yeah, I can't afford to spend a whole turn hunting. Go.
Unlock. Master is priority on coach. Fame on Anita.
We'll contest.
Oh, you have a fame out?
Yep.
I have a fame on Alice Chen.
I think that happened while you were AFK. So
it did.
Well, I'm gonna pull that back then. Is that okay?
Yeah,
you
that's
weren't
fine.
here when it was played.
You don't want to contest with your prey?
Well, not yet.
Okay.
No, the problem is if he dunks Anita, he doesn't get the 3 pool damage.
That's true.
Yeah.
The problem is
that
if
was
he
all
doesn't play it, I might take the 3 pool damage.
Oh, sorry. Just seeing what's going on. I'm at 7. Okay. Glorious Kabar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no block.
Now let's hope your gambit, Steve, of rescuing your Grand Prix.
Yeah, I mean it is a bit of a risky one, but
3 for 1.
I think it was.
I don't block.
And yeah.
It's fair if you don't like the play, Carl.
Well, I mean, I just see him taking
3
turn pretty easily.
It's for 3.
Take it.
He's afraid of the Archon.
No, it's.
Oh, and you didn't
I haven't
name the priority contract assignee.
Oh,
again.
Abdul Rashid.
Abdel Rashid. All right. I guess. I mean, that's who it was last time, so that's fair.
Yeah. Not getting silly. Let's. Man, I hate this play. The not being able to drop the fame really crushed what I was doing. Or stalled. Bums Rush coach.
Yeah, he's right there.
Okay. No pre.
Yep.
No maneuver.
Yep.
Stick for 2.
Hands 1, down I go.
Take it.
You doing anything with this contract?
I'm gonna burn it. Gain some pool.
Get this trash out of here.
Draw up for the Bums Rush. Bleed.
No block.
Two. 3. Keeping it at 3.
Taken.
Discard is this fame. Go.
Unlock. Gain of blood. Great turn, everyone.
All right. Unlock. Nothing during master. Alice Chen to bleed.
No block.
2. Whoops.
Send it.
Sure.
No block.
Okay.
I got Logan's pool.
Thank you.
Your pool's been adjusted, Logan.
Thank you.
Draw back up. Bleed.
Rain.
Yeah, she got me. Nothing till strikes.
Along with the gun.
Yep. Wave.
Gun.
Prevent with Abikun.
Sounds good.
Bleed.
Milton.
Sure. Got me.
Okay.
Nothing till strikes.
Yep.
Hands 1.
Same.
Okay. To discard, I'll pitch a govern. Just bad value there.
Unlock. For my ash heap, I would like this organized resistance.
Sure.
Get rid of the rising. No master, mandatory hunt.
No block.
No block.
Would like to get Alia God's Messenger, please.
No block.
No block.
This is a dampier.
Half
World
good
record.
Like 2 in the game.
Hey, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Do you care if Coach lives another turn?
I mean, yeah, I kind of do.
Okay.
I mean, do you actually care? Because it seems like you're trying to put yourself in the position you need to win.
Bleed for 1.
No block.
It's for 1.
Who was that question addressed to, Steve?
That was addressed to Carl.
Go.
Unlock. Party on Anita naming Abdul Rashid.
Your Kabar Glory is gone.
It is.
Hang on a second.
Watching the party.
No, I am not.
Okay. That was a trifle. Here's the retribution.
Sure.
Just because why not?
Doesn't fucking matter.
I know. It's in my hand.
No. It's something else.
Fair. Yusuf wants to play this Kabar Glory.
Yeah, no block.
No block.
Unlock. Zahir bleeds.
Zahir bleeds. Nahum attempts to block.
Success. Pre is I have the stick. No other pre.
My pre is this VTE block at basic, so it only takes 2 of your blood.
2.
Yep. No other pre.
Which he never gets back if you're ousted.
Yep. I have no other pre.
All right.
No maneuver.
No maneuver.
Strike is stick for 2.
Strike is anesthetic touch at superior, hands 1.
Okay. Take my 1.
Combat ends.
A nice card.
Yeah, I want a version of it in the upcoming eventual, maybe one day, New Blood Salubri set.
Bleed for 1.
Okay, so this action is now over.
Yes. I have no.
Okay.
That's combat ends. I don't have anything else.
Okay.
Sorry.
You could have psyched. I didn't know.
Yep.
All right.
You're fine.
No block on the second bleed.
Okay. It's for 2. It's for 3.
Taken.
Bleed for 2.
I am out.
No, you're not blocking with
Gee.
Anita.
No, I'm done.
Yep.
Fair enough.
All right. Gain your 10 pool, Logan.
13.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should not run away with your
Yeah,
priority contract.
priority.
And let me snaffle this fame
You
away.
are running away with what's his name's blood.
Yep.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
VTES block is definitely gone.
We're here. Transfers, pay 1. Pass turn. I have to go grab food out of my
Unlock.
oven, but I'll be back.
Master his life in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I got to read back through history. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep my phone on hold and discard a govern.
Okay. Unlock. I get to act. What's
You
the
do get to
name?
act.
Alia to rescue. Well, to move the embrace to the ready region.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
no
sure
block.
Logan's not blocked. Okay, and a hunt.
Yeah, no block.
Okay.
You look like you're gonna need a lot more room. And since this is the cursed seat, and I'm probably likely to die next.
Let's bleed for 1. Now we'll wait for Logan. I gotta get through.
Where's the Veil of Darkness?
I'm sure it'll come up soon enough.
It's in here. I actually didn't grab it.
Yep.
I
You
grabbed
play
the
Fort
instead.
Street Library?
Yeah, he's already
Yeah, I
played it.
You did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
the 7th turn or something like that.
Yeah, and I discarded the Rising, which was the
Yeah.
event. But
well, you were the only
my
one who would
prey-
have had a problem with the Rising, or like, I mean, I guess my blood dial would have been cut off for 1 turn that I used it.
Yeah.
So what is the like you just the cheapest anarchs essentially?
Yeah,
Covers like 3.
It's just play guns for your combat, bleed forward with Club Illusion, like it's just value, right? Like almost
have
none
at
of the
least
Anarchs
one gun.
cards that are decent. Well, there's several Anarchs cards that are good that don't require discipline. Plus, you've
Yeah.
got other cards that are good without requiring a discipline, and you just
Yeah,
take the
no,
value off of it.
I have like a sort of variant of this with the Brua. It's like a like a guns and a version, but yeah, you're trying to get in slow withering and
Yeah,
What are you doing, Carl?
he's
I
bleeding.
bled you for 1.
I'm back. Oh, 1?
Yeah.
Taken.
Just wants the blood or the edge, rather. And not to hunt.
so fucking awful right now. Bleed for 1.
No block.
1.
Taken.
I can't afford to do more than that because I'm gonna get fucking shit bounced into me.
What?
And Steve and
What? Who would bounce bleeds at you?
You got RB Zurich. Yeah.
I do, but the only guy that can use is the guy that bounces mine.
Yeah. Just lock him, Carl. Just lock him.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's no big deal.
You can gain 2 blood, and then you can get bounced for bleed of 6. But
My literal strategy for a little while there in killing Carl was like, can I just make him have to keep buying back organized resistances? Unfortunately, there's still the blood cost that keeps stacking up.
So there's no actual votes in your deck. It's just like fortitude.
Sort of. The votes do matter, but only sort of.
Abdul Rashid is going to Bums Rush Apakum.
You really don't have to waste cards like that on me, but sure, you got me.
Okay. No pre.
No pre.
No maneuver.
No maneuver.
Strike is stick for 2.
I'll prevent with Apakun.
Hands 1.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, handsing 1 back. Yep.
Here's an additional hands 1. Yeah. Hands 1.
Okay, you said hands. It's gonna be hands. Your stick also still loses counters, by the way.
It does. 2.
Yep.
Okay. No one redrew those cards?
Nope. You
I
gotta
think
press.
Logan did.
I did for the pursuit, yes.
Okay. All right.
Do you have a press?
Or additionals or whatever.
Nope.
Okay.
Done with the fight.
Okay.
It's 5s.
Action ends.
Yep.
All right. Draw back.
You don't need to
Bleed
beat me
a
up in
1.
combat to kill me. Yeah, there you go. Oh wait, I gotta draw back up. No block. What's the total?
Let's go 2.
Sure, that's enough for me
3.
to. Yep. I don't think you want to
For
get
3.
Archoned, so here you go. Go forward. And it's gonna get thrown back.
Try to block with rain, please.
Success.
Okay.
No pre.
Nope.
No maneuver.
Along with the gun.
Close with this resist.
All right. You're close. I got the gun.
I'm to stick for 2.
You do stick for 2.
I take 2 for the gun.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the round, I'll taste to gain 1 back.
You wasted 2 bleed cards. You have 19 cards left in your deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I would have just taken the 2. You'd been at where you are right now.
Bleed a 1.
Losing 2 cards.
No block. What's the total?
It's for 2.
I'll take 2.
Okay.
Take the edge.
No discard. Pay 1 to C1. And go.
Unlock. No master. Apikun to hunt.
You got it.
Yeah, no block.
Let's go Horst to hunt.
You got it.
No block.
I will freak drive it inferior.
Mm-hmm.
Horse to hunt.
No block.
No block.
Cycle number 2. Horst one more time.
You got it.
No block.
Cycle last one. Attempt to eat rain with Horst.
This embrace.
Sure. Pre, I have stick.
Okay.
Nothing till strikes.
Free.
Okay. Got gun.
4.
Cool. Yep. No maneuver.
Use the gun.
Yeah, I will use
Put the
Apikun.
gun in the ash sheet.
That's all right. I'll use Apikun for prevent.
Sounds good.
And then I will actually, yeah, strike for, that's the 44. Yeah, that's it. No press.
Okay.
Eat with Chen.
Milton, please.
Sure. No pre.
I got this concealed 44, please.
Yep, it's about time you drew him. I was hoping with your small hand size, maybe you wouldn't draw it like this, but yep. All right. Strike will be wave.
Yeah, I'm long. Yeah, long with gun.
All right. I will have to pay 1 extra, but I will prevent one of it with a press, so I'll go 0.
Okay.
And I'll press.
You do. You realize that I can't actually keep you in the game now.
I mean,
I can't
at this point,
predator twice.
At this point, you've shown me no rushing of my predator. You've shown me nothing.
Because I haven't had any fucking guns. Now I got guns, and he's got 2 guys at 2 blood, and you've pressed. So now I can't rush the 2 guys at 2 blood.
Look, I can't know that. I just know what cards I can't play from my hand because of your Canc3r.
Okay.
Please do not ask for sympathy while you're playing a Canc3r deck.
I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm telling you that I could have kept you alive. Whether or not you can then get the upper hand on me because I have to work for 26 pool.
Correct.
Is for you to figure out.
Correct.
I think you can get the upper hand. But
well,
now you're probably not getting another turn. He'll
we will see what happens.
Okay.
Stick for 2.
Yeah. Gun for 2.
Sure. I will just take it. Nothing I can do about it. Well, actually, hold on. There is something. I can prevent 1. I don't draw back up. Doesn't matter. Right. But I will draw back end of combat. Move to discard.
Unlock. Step 1, let's get Milton out of torpor.
Yep. This is why it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but he can't rush.
Milton still needed a hunt to get that blood.
Oh yeah, sorry. He's got a hunt.
Sorry.
Is anyone blocking?
Yeah, no
the
block.
hunt?
block.
Just making sure
Okay,
the
sorry.
action is to happen.
Yeah, yeah. Rush Yusuf.
Yeah, no block.
Okay.
Who's doing it?
The
Embrace.
embrace.
Okay. Just checking.
No pre.
No pre.
Along with a gun.
Back to close.
Don't draw.
Ah. Doesn't matter.
Shoot you for 2.
Hit you for stick 2.
Okay. I'm done with this combat.
Did I take 2 off the stick? No. I am as well.
Bleed 1.
No block.
Just 1.
Taken.
Diablerize the embrace.
No block.
Which proves it wasn't about the guns. It
What
was
do you
about
mean?
not letting me have a gun.
Well, I'm just moving. I could equip it, but I also draw 2 cards this way. Are you blocking?
No?
Okay. I'd like to live. 2 against the bloodhound.
I have 2 in favor of the blood hunt. But tied votes fail?
Mm-hmm.
Did not draw another gun in those 2 cards, so no. Fuck. Go.
Unlock. No master. Mandatory hunt.
No block.
No block.
Leap for 1.
No block. What's total?
2. 3.
Anything else?
Nope, just 3.
Q. Bounce. Draw from one of those.
Unlock attempt to block with Ruslan.
Success.
Okay.
No pre. No maneuver.
Along with the gun.
Back to close.
We're close.
My strike is stick for 2.
Raining now.
Okay.
He did pee when I walked.
Why did my hand just go to 21?
Because somehow you drew every card in your deck.
Yeah, you must have had a key stuck.
Yep. Two more. And then you draw back up. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's the same thing. But...
Okay. I have to
No,
take
shuffle.
2.
It
No.
did it again.
Well,
Yeah. Down to 6.
Right. And then shuffle
Try
and
to
then
draw the blood off. Shuffle that. No, that just shuffled my hand. I need to shuffle the library and remove 2 blood. Okay. We are end of action, so I can draw up,
you can draw
correct?
up as well. Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to play the Zephyr first.
okay.
Unlock. Back up to hand size. Mandatory hunt.
Yep.
Okay.
No block.
Well, all right. Yeah, you should have had 1 blood, which because you started
Oh.
with 3.
Okay,
Because
so never mind on the man.
Superior Zephyr requires you to pay a blood to unlock.
So I can't play the Zephyr?
You could only play it at inferior.
You
Okay,
could have played
that's
the
fine.
Zephyr at superior because you were supposed to. You start 3 blood, 3rd blood from, unless it was on the superior Zephyr. He started.
No,
with
he
3.
paid a blood for a card, right? For the pursuit. Didn't he additional strike?
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
That was the maneuver off the pursuit. So,
No,
okay.
it should have been 1 blood. So if he
Gotcha.
uses the Zephyr, he can use it at inferior, or he can use it at superior and unlock now.
I'm going to use it at inferior, so I still have a blood, is what you're saying, correct?
Yes.
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 And I unlock at the end of the turn.
Right, and you didn't draw up to that into that Zephyr, did you?
No, that was in my hand for a while.
All right.
Um.
All right. So he's going to unlock at the end of the turn.
Yes. Bums rush, Horst.
That's such a waste of your cards, but sure.
Well, I have what I have.
I know you have combat cards in your hand, which are bleed cards, but that's fine. Carl's not getting through 25 on you, so.
Do not replace till end of action. You're not blocking.
No, I'm not blocking.
Pre is Damn the Hearts River.
Sure.
Superior.
Sure.
Like
I mean, I'm obviously going to pay the blood to hit you, so you're going to put me in torpor either way.
Pre, maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah. And or well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take my stick back. Wait, are you playing? You're playing that at superior or inferior? Looks like at
inferior.
Superior. Okay. So actually, I wouldn't pay to strike you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
And you're
I don't get this play, but okay.
It's you don't have bouncers anymore.
It doesn't matter if I have bouncers. You still want to kill Carl.
I'm not going to. That's the thing.
You are going to.
And I take the table. No, I don't. I run out of cards before I take Carl.
He gets the game win if he gets Steve. If he gets the game win if he gets you off the table, that's good enough.
Yeah, that's it's.
Yeah,
get
well,
my 3.
I mean, I hope that he can. I hope he doesn't right now just get double gun rushed, and evacuated from the table. Because this is what Carl wanted to set up.
And I go to transfers.
I didn't have another wake because I couldn't play another on the QV on Horst. I didn't have any blood on Apikun. The best strategy there was to bleed me because I couldn't bounce. And I can't afford to
you
bounce
can.
anymore. I can't afford to bounce anymore because all my guys are basically no blood.
Deflection and inferior doesn't cost blood.
Read deflection!
What?
It does cost blood.
The reason
That's-
I have been
It's not right
gradually
in here.
losing
Either
this
way.
is because deflection costs blood at any version. Yeah. I'm gonna move one here. Whoops, wrong way. Wrong thing. I'll move one here. I will hunt with Apikun.
No block.
No block.
Okay. I will pitch a cover the unaligned. Yeah.
Unlock. Do I have this edge? Did Logan bleed? He did not bleed.
Logan
Nope.
did not. You blocked against
Not
me.
successfully.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to use that to get organized resistance.
Yep.
I'm going to get rid of a bait and switch.
It's good of you, by the way, playing the entire game around Daring the Dawn on a Govern the Unaligned conditioning. Good play. That is not a mean thing to say. That is a very honest compliment. Good job playing around it. You've maintained the proper pool total.
Been hard.
Based on the blood on my vampires.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay.
Kind of like stack sticks and Magic.
No. This whole deck shouldn't be allowed to exist. It breaks the whole fundamentals of being able to play VTES.
Well, I mean, V5, you won't be able to play events, so.
I mean, there's no guarantee of that.
Let's go visit. Abdel Rashid, please.
Okay.
All right.
Who's this with?
I got a gun. With the guy with the gun.
Okay. I have to think of how to do this. Yeah, I let it happen.
Okay. I go along and I shoot you.
I'm AFK, but it doesn't matter. You're back.
Move Alice Chen to the ready region. I mean, he can choose to block if he will.
Okay. No, it's in your Torpor region.
Oh, is it in mine? It does say mine.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
It
sorry.
does.
Yeah, it does. Okay, I misremembered it. Well, then it's rain, because I see no reason not to have it be rain. Which no one's gonna.
Back, by the way.
Rescue Alice Chen, paying both.
If I had a wake, I'd try to block.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah, you rescue. Oh, you said paying both. Sorry.
I have to be able to eat a bleed from you. It gets bounced. That's the fucking problem.
I know.
All right, Logan.
Unlock. No master. Bleed a 1.
No block. What's the total?
Two. 3. Total is 3.
I'll take it.
Bleed a 1.
No block. What's the total? Edge moves, by the way.
2. 3.
Send it.
Unlock attempt to block the Milton.
Success.
Okay.
No pre.
Nope.
Or wait. Yeah, no pre.
Okay.
You can't do the thing. No maneuver.
Along with the gun.
Wave.
Gun.
Action ends.
Pay 1 to C1.
Oh my gosh.
Discard this Archon. Go.
Unlock. Alice Chen gets a blood from the blood dell. No, nothing else during master. Minion. Apikun attempts to rescue horse.
My God, this is why I hate this.
If you put me in a state where I cannot win the game, I will decide who wins the
know.
game.
I know. Yeah, I don't block this.
Okay.
No block.
Horse comes up with the blood.
Mm-hmm. That was the part that's troublesome.
Bleed with Horst.
Susie Kano, please.
Susie's got me.
Okay.
Nothing till strikes.
Same.
Stick.
Hands.
Mm. Hold on, I gotta look at card counts. Oh, fuck.
Carl's to lose.
It is not. You're one bleed away from winning.
I'm gonna take a chance on this. And I'm going to 5th Tradition to Horst.
No block.
No block.
I will move to my discard, and I will discard a Mind Numb.
Okay. Unlock. Let's get an organized resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get rid of this embrace that's feeling awfully expensive right now. Mandatory.
I think Alice needs to pay for the
Good luck.
5th Tradition.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I got this mandatory hunt.
Yeah, no block.
No block.
Okay. Rescue Ruslan.
No block.
No block.
Mandatory hunt.
No block.
Yeah, no block.
Okay.
Mhm. Sucks. Sorry. We don't
Fine.
have much time left.
No, that snap wasn't at you. Sorry, that was at my cat.
Yeah, Logan having one more pull from the edge does not fucking bother me at this point. Yeah.
Okay. Carl, you lose.
I got probably.
I'm not.
I've gotten to the lackey part of the deck.
Yeah, I've been in the lackey part of the deck. I am. All I needed to do was get through, and I knew I was never getting through. and I can't cycle cards. You don't need that. I assure you, you don't need that.
I know, I'm just cycling.
But he gets an extra pool when he ousts you.
That's true.
Yep. Lead a 1.
Yeah, I got no block.
2.
Sure, got me. I had to play on the fact that Carl had to rush your guy in order to like not play a risky maneuver, but
I mean, the problem is if I rushed him and like at this point, if I rush him and tapped out, ousts me, I think. I literally because I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, I was actually kind of hoping I would.
You keep cutting out,
Maybe.
Carl.
yeah, what
Yeah,
it
your audio.
Yeah. All right, Logan. There's 17 minutes left. Are we finishing
I'm
this or are you
just wrapping
conceding
it
me
up.
your VP?
Yeah, I'll give you a VP.
Well, I want yours. I want 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving you my VP.
Okay. Yeah.
It's I don't see how I get you eventually. I don't have stealth. I'm running out of cards. Worst case, yeah. It just takes time.
Does that discipline have some sort of way to break weapons?
It's not worth it.
Which
Yeah, this is such a rare thing to have happen, and to be outclassed by guns is actually a little surprising for Celerity. It literally is this deck that breaks his deck.
So this whole game was weird.
Canc3r. It was just Canc3r. This game was Canc3r. Carl's deck was Canc3r. My deck got Canc3r by not drawing a guy with Dominate. The combat that was happening from Asimite Logan, I don't mean this as a mean thing, was just wildly like over aggressive at times and then under aggressive at other times. And I think you were playing the way that you felt like was safe, but it definitely felt like at times like Carl really boogeyman the shit out of you. Because I think you should have broke Carl's legs a couple of times.
I don't see why that's
it was
true. Like
it was get 3 VPs.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't see that statement.
Because he didn't.
When he gained 13,
I'm outgaining him every turn.
Yeah.
So the reason though ultimately is if he erases your deck from the game, he's still got the table. No one else is taking his deck. And he's playing his deck more efficiently at that point.
Yeah, but by then I've got 3 VPs.
You had the 3 VPs either way.
You just talking about it much earlier point.
What you don't have to worry about anymore is the fact that Carl could potentially take your whole deck down. That's what you don't have to worry about anymore. Because that's what started to happen at the end. What happened at the end because I was the only person trying to check Carl and I can't outclass Carl, is that Carl started picking off your vampires one by one. And if he had successfully like managed to cripple your last vampire, it was Carl's game to win. That play at the very end was me saying like, Carl, you can make a choice. You can rush that guy and kill him.
I figured if he rushed me with the magnums and he survives, he wins.
Yeah, but if you would have,
here's the thing. I didn't think I was
earlier in the game. Earlier in the game, though, if you would have kneecapped him, you would have been so much further ahead playing against decks that can't beat you.
I mean, I feel like the combat I got into with Carl,
because there's the slow withering and blood weakens. So until
so I mean, Steve, I'm going to disagree with you.
Sure.
Like he wasted 5 bleed on me in a combat that he could have
off the table.
He could have just used as bleed, and he ended up in the exact same. After all of that, I just had a guy in torpor, and that was late in the game when early on, like he used 4 combat cards to torpor me when he could have just taken like vampire.
Right, but late
my gun and just keeps going left.
Late in the game doesn't matter as much as earlier in the game, because what you do earlier in the game matters for the end of the game. And you're literally playing a deck that plays the, like, what is the actual cost of 1?
I don't get 1 VP if I get 3.
But you almost didn't get 3 because you chose to let Carl go almost entirely unchecked.
I don't know. I don't see
I-
any reason to go backwards unless I'm really desperate.
don't.
He wasn't
suppose
big
this-
bleed. I had 2 Archons that I discarded in case he got over 3.
Yeah, but
Like,
that wasn't what
never
you.
did.
The bleed wasn't what you were worried about. It's him kneecapping you. It's him shooting off the legs of all of your vampires, so you aren't playing VTES as well anymore.
The
but he only
time
did that after I got 3 VPs.
He did it after you got your second VP.
Yes.
And that's a calculated risk, I feel like, at that point.
But
It's get
you
my
can
2
but you
and
can
try.
choose the calculations. You can choose to reduce
But
the
then when I
percentage
run
chance
out
that it
of deck
happens.
with the third, I'm at the same problem.
I don't think you do if you've kneecapped him. I'm not talking about like destroying the deck entirely. I'm talking about making so that the deck cannot continue to grow exponentially. One or
he
two
did
extra
grow.
attacks.
He did that. He did that
Late in the
between
game.
you
Didn't
and him.
grow.
You did that. I only had one embrace.
Right, but
I
it took
stopped
That's
it.
because
every resource.
I forced the issue early by deflecting to you, and then you whine that I can't handle it. But it's like you had your guns, and that's how your deck endgame works. And like he
Right.
had the maneuvers in the beginning to deal with your guns, but
Right. I mean, like, yes, but the deflection to me, I wasn't. I don't know. The deflection to me was just a fuck you, and
mean, it
not.
kind of was.
It didn't advance your game. It
Mhm.
didn't do anything for. All it did is try to put me and Logan in combat and
Yeah, I mean,
car make sure that he can.
at
Damn my
that
heart
point in the game,
sugar,
I also
yeah.
wasn't aware like what exactly the archetypes people were playing. I was also kind of expecting that Steve was playing some sort of political deck that he could potentially oust you earlier and then be breathing down Logan's deck. I mean, like
Steve was playing Stickman variant. That's
oh,
the way that. Yeah.
Carl, you also sometimes forget I've been playing this game almost but not quite 2 years or whatever. So
Fair.
I don't have 2 decades worth of experience and know every single card in existence. Like I'm still learning decks.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
like
I would have attempted, and I would have had my ass handed to me. I would have forced that.
That
We-
entire
we
sentence
don't-
went. You lost that
Yeah,
entire
you're getting
sentence.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean,
Yeah, just get closer.
yeah, you forced that issue on me. I mean, I would have tried to go on his vampires early on because with my gun, but you forced the issue that took it required me to use a lot of resources so that I didn't lose pool. And that was the problem. Like I would have been happy if you bounced a bleed to mark and on my turn I tried to use because I would have see if I could do something. But by forcing the issue and putting my I didn't have like it
I was the only player in like
frustrating.
real danger at that point of being ousted because I had no development. Everybody was basically close to empty, and I think maybe at that point you had also played one of the Henna events and like
Yeah, I mean I get it. I get that people don't like the Henna event.
No,
it's not
it's
just
not.
table hate. It's more like maybe
Yeah.
you can start fighting each other and distract him and allow me to like scramble back into
Why does he
some
want to
semblance
allow
of-
you to build
I
up,
knew it.
especially
I
when
knew-
you're playing Canc3r?
I was outclassed
Like-
by Logan's combat early. I knew it. I wasn't going to
Yeah.
get anywhere on Logan unless he had.
I'm hitting. I
20
can
less
hit
cards.
for 4. I can hit for 8 with 1 additional, and that's 4 and 4 ag. If I get a Damn the Hearts River and a Balls Bloody Town, I'm hitting for 4 and 4 ag. That's not gonna get trumped a lot of the time as long as I'm at close. Carl was right to avoid me, because then I just pop his minions.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wasn't like
I
again
was
the earlier comment.
was
I don't
worried.
know what he was playing exactly. Like I
Yeah, I
didn't
had
just see
no
the first
problem with
minion and
Carl
identify
going.
exactly what the deck was. Like
Yeah, I had no problem with Carl doing what he wanted to do because I would always outpace him.
Mhm. That's
Until
right.
the end when you didn't.
And that's when it didn't matter. I mean, I made a decision.
Yeah, I ran out
go-
of deck. I had to get 3 VPs before I ran out of deck. That
Alright,
was
so
the game.
here's the thing: if I go for Anwar and leave him empty, assuming that I can leave him empty, and he
Yeah,
doesn't,
I mean,
need it out,
I have the maneuver. I even have a dodge. Like
okay,
I
then
got stuff to.
uh,
Oh,
yeah,
here's
like,
the bloody talon to ag if I really want to make it fun.
right. What you needed was a taste. I could have sent 2 guys and left you empty. If you had a
Yeah.
taste and got to close, you still oust. So if I empty you and you don't oust, I'm completely locked with an organized resistance and horsed at enough that he can oust me, basically,
Yeah.
unblockably.
Logan,
there
are
was-
all those prep cards are they identical to the ones you have out?
Yes.
So I think an obvious include like just one copy of Wider View, just to not if you were digging for another one.
Eh,
So Steve,
Yeah,
did you
I mean-
did you have the oust in hand?
No,
if
I didn't. I didn't. I wish
Oh.
I would have ever at any point had the oust in hand, but no. I at no point
Yeah.
did I ever end up with the oust in hand. I was just praying at some point I could get it.
To be honest, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'm tapped out there. I've got the organized. You're at 2, so you can afford to push 1 to out, and that leaves you with 3 guys.
Yeah, I had a chance of picking it up. If you would have dunked him, there was a non-zero chance that like in that situation. I know what you were avoiding and what I did. You absolutely played it right. I'm not in no way am I saying you did
So
anything wrong there.
In my mind, I decided that I worked myself out of an early deficit and then not getting a second go. The lackey on shuffle on this. I literally, I didn't get that second.
Yeah. But
Second,
I
yeah.
knew the only at a certain point in the game, I knew the only thing I was going to be able to do was try to force you to take actions which were negative value to you. It was all I could do. So at a certain point in the game, the whole thing was I just have to keep making you buy organized resistances as much as I can. And then it became like I just have to get you to make bad action economies. And then what ended up happening was I just ran out of blood and I couldn't like soften you up anymore. And then your deck was literally able to turn back on. It was the extra rush that hit me.
All this micro like nickel and diming. It was only possible because Carl didn't draw his Arfax Abbey, which presumably is in the deck, right?
It is.
Yeah. So like imagine you had that halfway through.
Right, but you can say the same. What if I had my Papian, right? If I had my Papian online as well, it would have been
Right. But like, it's much more likely he's playing a 60 card deck or something. So
Yeah.
much more likely that he finds one of those overpowered hunting grounds before. I don't know. Maybe you play 2 copies of that. But...
Sure.
I might up it to a second copy. Too useful.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I don't know. Like it's annoying playing against these particular Gehenna. Like in general, they're very annoying. Like they're very impactful. Like the unmasking and.
No. Let's not. The problem here is not just Gehenna cards, because overall, I think some of the Gehenna cards are very flavorful. There is a fully developed mechanic around 3 cards that exist in this like weird
This combination
discipline
of particular-
stop up, and each of them do something very important. So in VTES, 1 blood is not really 1 blood. 1 blood is a lot more than 1 blood. A card in your hand is effectively 1 blood. An individual card not being able to draw back up is 1 blood. 1 real blood, 2 blood is 1 blood. And then like going further from there, 2 blood is more like 4 blood. And so
talking about when these cards are in play.
No, I'm talking about like the way that you
general.
actually do math in
General
VTES.
VTES economy.
Yes. So when you have a card like especially Blood Weakens, now all of your cards are immediately costing you a virtual blood. And then once you throw Slow Withering on it, well, now you don't have superior versions, because basically all those cards cost somewhere between 2 and 4 to be able to play. And then when you throw on the fact that there's literally a cancel card that you can put as a cherry on top of all this to make it so that you did all that and it still doesn't matter, like it just gets stupid at that point, right?
Didn't get this in play because it wasn't gonna, like, where I was at the table. This wasn't gonna help.
No, the Rising is what I was talking about. I'm assuming you play the Obteneration one.
Yeah, the Veil of Darkness.
Yeah, Veil of Darkness.
I purposely didn't draw it because
wait.
Logan
At least
doesn't use
it makes Earthmeld fair again.
Sure.
No, Coming of Anoia.
That's the other one.
Yeah, that makes Earthmeld especially fair.
Yeah,
No, they're very annoying, and I think that, like, actually, if the table composition was a little different, I think it is one of those decks that people could say, you know what, let's just gang up as a table and cross oust, and then figure out the rest of the game.
Yeah, in many cases you can try that. The problem is when you add the Anarch stuff, when you add the packages that exist that are basically, I don't have to
Anarch,
do anything, right? I'm not affected at all by these cards. The game becomes wildly imbalanced in the direction of like, well, why wouldn't I do this? And overall, the Anarchs themselves, the individual Anarch cards themselves aren't overpowered, but when you blend them all together, like they gradually get increasingly more and more powerful, and there isn't another sect that gets anything like that. Yeah.
They're very pushed. Now, these Gehenna stuff, like, was the intention that you're playing them with Imbued? Because I think Imbued is another one.
No, Imbued, the Gehenna cards existed before the Imbued were created. In fact, they were 3 sets before.
But this combination of them, they were in different sets, so it was like an intentional synergy that happened later.
No, they're all originally from the same set.
Are they?
Well, the Rising's from a later one, but
the Rising is from later one, but all the other 3 are from Gehenna.
Veil are from the same one?
Yes, Blood Weakens is reprinted in Keepers of Tradition.
Yeah, I think it's kind of silly that playtesting didn't reveal.
Well, but this was so far back that these problems with Anarchs, these problems with like disciplineless cards, weren't the same problems. The issue becomes at scale.
Break parity when they were printed, right?
Correct.
They were okay.
So, I should have eaten, because that would.
You should have eaten what?
You should have eaten what? Yeah, This cutoff is so obnoxious.
I'm sorry. I when my voice late in the night, it gets hoarse and I talk lower.
I don't think it's your voice. I think it's your internet. Like,
no, it's not his internet. Because we've done very lengthy session. We did another session that is streamed actually, and it's never a problem with Carl's voice. It is something to do with like it being later, Carl's voice being weaker, and in addition, I think he's also going to talk quieter to not.
Oh, his compressor on his microphone just.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. No big deal.
It's over aggressive.
We just miss what you're saying sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I should have Diablerized Marks.
You got cut off. Marks.
I should have Diablerized Marks Vampire.
Yeah.